So I'm Kristen Jawad.
Wait. Hi, everybody. It's Jill here with Illuminating Women. I just pushed the record. We're getting excited to get going in today's Coffee Break and Connect. Have a little surprise. I didn't announce what we were doing here today, but these two amazing ladies are coming to us because it's fall. It's time to really try to keep our mind and body and spirit strong and healthy. Days are going to be shorter. You know, it's going to get dark. We're going to be inside. And these two came up with an idea that I have to share with all of you in Illuminating Women and anybody else, because I want us to participate with what we're doing. And we're going to look at some ways to collaborate this really cool idea. And so you two, I want you to just share a little bit about your idea, what you're doing, and I'll just be here right with you, and I'll continue to add questions or whatnot. If I see any questions in the chat, I'll go from there too. So Kristen and Jean, welcome, and thank you, ladies, and share a little bit. Go ahead.
I'm Kristen Jawad, and I live in Kirkland. And for about a year, I've been leading and meeting women in the woods on Wednesdays for hikes. And we've got quite a few people that come. We talk, we connect, and we enjoy each other's companies. And Jean's been coming, and we had this idea about how to incorporate photography and hiking.
Okay, and I just love this idea that Kristen has of doing this contemplative hike or experience in the woods. And I know that I spend a lot of time in the woods behind my house, and hiking is actually different from what we're doing. When you hike, I think you kind of, you walk quickly through the woods, and sometimes you're looking at your feet or you're talking to your friend, and you're in forward motion. And or if you're alone, you're in your head a little bit, and talking to your dog maybe. But when you're doing more contemplative and you're slowing down and being more meditative with taking pictures, it's more like going in circles, instead of forward linear, and you're looking at the foliage, and you're slowing down, and you're taking in exactly what's around you, and you're more present. So I think that you can go in maybe with an intention of, do you want to go in with a process and take the pictures more for yourself with an emotional sense, or do you want to go in and make pretty pictures, or do you want to go in and take pictures of your friends that you're hiking with, or do you want to go in and just see what happens? But it's a whole different experience, and that's what we're trying to do is just have two experiences, I guess.
So Kristen and Jean, can you share what is happening to the women that go on this with you? What are you seeing?
Well, sometimes women are afraid to go hiking alone. And so there's a motivation, that you're going to meet with other people and that they're counting on you and you're counting on them. And, just being in nature can be really healing. And we just talk about what's on our hearts and minds.
And
yeah.
Kristen, share, before you go, Jean, I don't want to hear from you too, but Kristen, can you, I realize we didn't hear, what is exactly that you do and why is this important to you? So your how you help women.
So I work as a massage therapist in my home studio in Kirkland, and I just try to create programs that that I want to be a part of. And so, and it's inspiring when other people say, hey, that sounds like fun. I want to be there too. Yeah. So something that's nurturing, self-care.
I like the conversations that we get into. It's more than just going out for, coffee or something like that. It's something about being out in nature and moving. And we really get into some good conversations. And, it's more like we don't necessarily just talk about our businesses. We talk about our families and about bigger topics. I'd say it's really enriching.
So Jean, as a photographer, and you're a brand expert, and we know that especially in times like this, the arts are so important, and photography is like an art. And the fact that you get to experience things, and sometimes when you take a picture, I don't know how many of you out there have taken a picture, and when you looked at it from your phone or from your camera, you're like, wow, I didn't see this before, I didn't see that. And I know, Jean, you inspired me personally. So when I'm out in the woods, I took a whole bunch of pictures that I'm going to start sharing with this video, that just, I got to see mushrooms in a whole new way. I got to see funguses in a whole different way. And you know what? They're beautiful. They're life. And right now, boy, just to have that life and to have that, what you ladies are doing right now and encouraging women to come together to have those, because you're right. When we're walking and moving our bodies, oxygen is flowing better into our minds. We're able to talk freer. We're able to see things. So is there a couple things you would like to share a little bit around that?
I'm gonna actually share the contemplative tree in the group, and we can have, I will do some prompts in the group so that people can respond and have, you know, even if you're not able to join us today, you can work on that in your own time.
Okay. And well, I think I don't know what I would offer here at this Zoom. If you're here at with us here, I would probably just walk around and just give my observations, what I think would make an interesting photo, and just kind of what I would think as I was going about, and just talking out loud about my process and talking to people what they are thinking as they're taking pictures, and just giving my input, I guess.
So we have a few other people that have joined us today, and we're going to continue our hike, and then we're going to meet up in the parking lot for the actual photo session. So I'll have them wave.
That is cool. That is cool. Oh, everybody, hi!
Yeah.
I love it. So before you guys go, I just wanted to say this. So this is something we're going to try to collaborate with you, because you guys are more up north in the Seattle region. I'm closer to Snoqualmie Ridge, North Bend, Issaquah, where we have Cougar Mountain, Tiger Mountain. And what we want to try to do is do a thing where we could walk with you guys, but maybe on different mountains, and then kind of check in with each other towards the end and just do a last, hey, what did you get out of today? What was your highlight? What are some ahas? And before you guys go, I just like to ask just one last question, and that is, what difference is this making in the lives of women since you've been doing this and you're kind of collaborating with I love this collaboration of getting that artistic, that mind thinking. What are some of the benefits that this is for women?
I'll speak for myself. It's been an anchor during the week. It's like one of the things that I look forward to, connecting with girlfriends and just knowing that it's there for me every single week.
Yeah, I'd say something similar, actually. It's every week I get out to this beautiful park and talk to women and make friends. So.
Yeah, and we still need to do that because we're doing so much of this Zoom stuff. So, ladies, just appreciate you so much being there. I'm going to stop the recording real quick, and then we'll say goodbye. So check us out on illuminatingwomen.com. Come join us out in the hike and come meet some new friends. Bye, everybody.